What's going on, everyone? Jared Leon here with Pack a Punch Traders. Just want to do a quick trade recap from today. AVCT was the ticker for me today. Just a nice first green day, breaking through a key level. You can see it's just the past year, it's done nothing but really kind of just downtrend. This period here, it did show that it could trade with some really nice volume. It can run multiple green days in a row. And so it has a history of spiking and running, which is a good sign. But then it's done nothing but just fade from there. And then so it's creating this first. We're finally getting a nice first green day on some volume. It's hard to tell, but we're breaking through a key level here of 24 cents. Dive into today. So it topped out right at that key level, 24. And dipped, lighter volume. The volume just kind of faded off, and it just kind of hovered around VWAP, made higher lows. Eventually ended up holding above VWAP, and I saw a nice little perk in volume here, and we started to make some higher lows, coming back up towards that high of day. So I did take a starter here at 22.8, and I ended up adding here at like 22. And was really just looking for this dip here at like 21.5 to kind of hold. I did have a little bit smaller size, and I still ended up kind of cutting it too quick. I should have been a little bit more patient, let it come down, test VWAP, see how VWAP held, and it would have been nice to get some ads in here in the low 20s. But I ended up cutting it. So first position that I took, it was like a $40 loss in the morning. And I just kept it on watch. I threw my trend line up there, saw that it was holding trend, holding VWAP. It was trading very low volume, and it was still holding up very nicely. So I did end up getting another starter, about half of my shares back at 22. And we got a nice perk up towards high of day. Some good volume coming in. I was really liking the volume that was coming in, so I got my full size back in, and I think it was about my average was, got it in at like the low 22s, and I got in at like the high 23s. I think it was like high 22 average, like 22.7 or 22.8, something like that. But either way, it broke through high of day. I sold half at like in the low 25s, the other half in the high 26s. Really just kind of took my single, just took the quick 10%. I don't know exactly how much I was up on my first starter at 22.2 or something like that. Sold that at like 20 in the mid 25s. And now I really want to look, but I have really bad service. I can't log into TD on my phone to look. But I basically just sold into the push. And then once we got this next little leg up, I know it's kind of really hard to tell. Once we got this next leg up here, I sold the rest. We kind of topped out there at 27. And then obviously, looking back, sold way too soon. This just kept holding up. The dips had low volume, nice volume spikes, making holding the new highs. Like each high that it made, it dipped and held that previous high. Perked up through new high, held the previous high. And it was just higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and then we finally just took off. So that was a really impressive move. Was not expecting that. And I'm not upset about it. I took my quick 10 to probably 15%. I got to do the math and see what my first initial starter was percent-wise when I sold. But then, my second entry there, in the high 23s, I sold it for 10%. So at least 10% for both, and can't complain. It was a solid little win today. Ended up green like $72 or something like that after the $40 loss this morning. So really nice play there. There was another one. I didn't play anything else, but I was watching So this was one, RVPH. I missed this in the morning. Really nice breakout. So it could have been really nice in the morning. And I thought about it as a high of day break over 244, 245, and just decided against it. I didn't want to be chasing anything. I just didn't feel as comfortable. But we got a nice little spike up from the 245 up to 3. So that was nice little move there. And then there was one more that I was watching for a breakout, and I ended up taking a nap midday before work. I'm at work right now, actually. And where is it? Oh, it's going to bug me. Oh, right here. SNTG. Just another breakout play. So I'm just trying to keep it simple. I'm sticking to some breakouts, trying to play things when, near a key level, when I know, when probably the momentum's in your favor, watching volume. So I just saw this as a breakout. Made a nice first green day today, solid volume. It is a low market cap, low share, like shares outstanding. So I when I want to check what the actual float is, I go to floatchecker.com and I can check the float there. But here it just shows me the shares outstanding, the market cap, and then I want to know the volume. So we're trading pretty solid volume compared to the float and the market cap. We're rotating the float. But I saw this spike up in the morning and just set some alerts for it. And I ended up taking a nap, so I missed it. I woke up from my nap, got ready for work, and saw that this had ended up running and was like, wow, okay, no more midday naps for me. Yeah, this came up, held really well, and they had a nice push up to the mid high fives. So that was really nice. AVCT and ST no. Oh, I'm forgetting the other one. Either way, few good plays today. I only captured one, and I still messed up on it and still came out green. So, there's still a lot of improvement that needs to be done. And that's why I'm trying to just keep it small size so I can really focus on the pattern and playing it to, the best possible way I can play it without, just making a bunch of mistakes or getting emotional and stuff like that, because I definitely get emotional when I have bigger size, and it plays, with how it messes with how I play take these trades. So a little bit of ranting for me. I'm getting tired and delusional from being up all day. But yeah, solid trade. I'm excited for tomorrow. We'll see what else is going to be lining up tomorrow morning. So I hope everyone had a great start off to the week, a great Monday. And if not, let's just learn from it. There's, tomorrow is a new day, and let's get after it. Let's just try to keep getting better, and this is grow our accounts and, live the lives we all deserve. So appreciate you guys, and hope you guys have a good night.